What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Reckless here once again. I got a brand new interview for y'all today. I got the homie Piff Habanero. What's going on?
Hello,
with you,
hello. How you doing, bro?
Pretty
long
good,
time
man.
coming.
It's been a long time, man. We've been trying to set this interview up for a cool minute, you know what I'm saying? And we got him in the building today. And just starting off, you know what I'm saying? How did you get into music?
How did I get into music? Well, I mean, you know, as a kid, right? Like you watch MTV and shit like that. You hear, you know, shit on the radio. You hear, you know, what your family's playing and all that.
Yeah.
I just got into it by just being a fan for the longest time, you know, and especially when I started to dig deeper into hip hop, I found a lot more songs that would match my mood, or they could speak on a situation I was going through in my life, and in turn give me, you know, extra energy, you know, to persevere through, you know, bad times and shit like that. So music was always like therapeutic to me, you know what I mean? And so I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, I started rapping like way late. And it was just out of nowhere, like a guy that I knew that was rapping, he suggested to me, he's like, man, you already talk with rhythm. He told me I talk with rhythm. And he's like, all you gotta do is just like, get your story and just talk about it on a beat and watch. You'll be hella good at rapping. And once he showed me that, I've been a fan for so long, I was so excited, you know what I mean? I was so fucking excited about that shit. So I just started writing rhymes like crazy, bro. I just started like getting the beats on YouTube. And that's where I started, right? Going on YouTube and just writing to it, you know what I mean? Recording it and then listening back 1,000 times. You know, shit like that. So that's
cool, man. And was there a definitive like song or artist that made you think, oh shit, what is this? This is hip hop? I'm down with it. I'm gonna do this shit. Is it boy, or was it like a specific artist?
To be honest with you, I was a fan of all these artists, right? But it was my boy being able to rap pretty well and telling me I could rap. You know what I mean? So that's where I was like, oh, I could do this. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog. And Piff Habanero, where did that name come from?
It's a combination of two nicknames. It's a combination of two nicknames. Before this, I went by E-Piff, right? So I was dubbed the name Piff from E-Piff, right? So there's a Piff part. And then my first name is Hans.
Okay.
My pops is German. And the other nickname was Habanero Han. You know what I mean? So I just kind of took the two old names and just put them together. Just had a, you know, an epiphany. You know, so,
that's cool, man. And the question arises, how are you with spicy food?
How am I with spicy food?
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it?
100%. Love it. The older you get, though, that heartburn, it be fucking with your heart sometimes. But
I fucking Tums in the back just because of that
shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you give me some spicy food, you give me some Tums, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I just gotta
deal with the pain, but just give me that
I
fucking
love
good
spicy
shit.
food, man.
Heck yeah, dog. What's your main goal in music? Is it really to be my favorite rapper?
Yes, 100%. I want to be your favorite rapper, and I want to. This might sound cliche, but I really do want to spark the mind that changes the world. I really do. Like, I'm not even lying about that shit. Like, I know it might sound corny, but that's truly like my deepest intention.
Hey,
and then to be your favorite rapper. Like, rappers help me get through so much. You know what I mean? Rap music helped me get through so much. I just want to carry on the tradition and do it. You know what I mean?
Sure, and it's not cliche, man. Hey, Pac said it first, so it can't be, you know, a bad thing to say or to live up to if you know what I mean. Like, one of the greats said it.
Exactly. You know, and ever since he said it, it's stuck with me.
Yeah, that's probably what his point was. You know what I'm saying?
Love to Pac, man.
Yeah, that's it. What's the best piece of advice you can give to someone trying to get into rap?
Know yourself. Know yourself. Know yourself. That's the biggest thing I can say. Know yourself and know what you're getting into. For certain.
Shit, man. What's the biggest barrier an artist like yourself has when they're trying to achieve commercial success?
The like
obstacles or anything, you know what I mean? Like, what's something that people, artists like yourself will struggle through trying to achieve, you know, fame, success?
Well, artists like me, like, I make kind of different music, you know what I mean? I make different music than the norm, so the issue is getting people to, even though like they hear one thing on the norm all day, you still want people to respect your sound, you know what I mean? So for me, it's just like, yeah. Where was I going with that?
I just want to know, like, you know, what stuff do you, like, you know, encounter that's an obstacle that, you know?
Oh yeah, right. My bad, bro. But I blanked out and shit. yeah, definitely. That's the whole, like, even though you don't sound like the mainstream, just carving your own way. That's that's, and you know, and making people accept it even if it's not the norm. That's what it is. And I'm still like underground with it. You know what I mean?
For sure. Do you feel like you ever had to compromise or like had to do like certain things, like I have to make a certain commercial sounding song to at least be heard, so I could have my other music, you know, be heard as well? Or do you feel like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make my music and, you know what I mean, whatever happens, you know, get back to it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good question.
A lot of rappers do. They make a commercial sounding song, like what the little pumps out there do or whatever. Just to like be relevant, even though that might be their style. That might not be their style, but you know what I mean. Do you ever feel you have to do that, or you know?
I've tried it before, you know what I mean, and I got the feedback that I got, you know, so I took that and just roll with it. Like, I like to be versatile, so I'd like to say, yeah, I could do it. I could do that, you know what I mean? But I also at the same time don't really want to stray too far from like it being my music.
Yeah.
I want to make music I want to listen to, you feel me? But if I hear myself doing something mainstream that's good,
yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah,
like, I'm with it. So
good shit, man. Let's do something a little fun here. Okay, tell me your top 5 favorite rappers of all time. Okay,
see, that's what, man, I'll be doing that all day. My bad. That's my favorite. So my whole thing is like, it changes a lot, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of like a moody person, so it's like I'll be having what I want to listen to, and it's not always a rapper. Sometimes I want to hear a specific song, you know what I mean? Sometimes I want to, you know, yeah, it's all good. But it's impossible for me to like, I give you a top 8. Can I give you a top 8? Like I don't got no order.
You know what I mean? No order. I never asked for order. Unless you really have a hard set like order. Hey, you know, I always change my top 5 all the time.
Yeah.
Except for like 2 artists.
Well, who are the 2 artists for you?
Biggie and Pac. I can never give a Pac is number 1 and Biggie always number 2 in my top 5. Okay. And anything like after that, it always interchange. You know, except for like in my top 5, I always mention Method Man there. Cause I just feel like he's one of the dopest out there I've ever been. The only feature on Ready to Die, if you want to count Puff.
Right.
And like, you know what I'm saying? So I always keep him in there. He's either 3, 4, 5, whatever it changes, but he's there. You know, the Pac and Big one's number 1 or 2 for me. Okay. So, the episode. What's your top 8 or 10?
My top 8. All right. So I like my favorite rappers are the one that did what I said earlier. Like they maintain their own style, even though the mainstream is sounding one way.
Yeah.
So of course, Tupac. Off the rip, Tupac. Pioneer, true pioneer. Nas will always be there for me. Nas will always be there for me. Bone Thugs and Harmony will always be there for me. Those are people that did their own thing, you know what I mean, and still got love for it. Those are true inspiration.
Yeah.
So, we said Tupac, Bone Thugs, and Tupac, Bone Thugs. What was the third one?
Third one was
Tupac, Bone Thugs, Nas.
Nah, this one. I have a little. Yeah.
I have I got Joe Budden on that list.
Oh, that's interesting.
Not gonna lie, I got Joe Budden on that list. I got Kevin Gates on that list. Okay. I got Equipto.
Oh shit.
Definitely Equipto. That Ilyich album, man, shout out, please, man. That's a song. The album Ilyich was huge for me. I love that album.
Hell yeah.
That really spoke to me. So Equipto also did his own thing. Freddie Gibbs for sure.
Freddie Gibbs, alright.
Took gangster rap and just showed you how far you could go with it. You know what I mean? Like you did that album with Madlib's crazy. So Freddie Gibbs for certain. And then there's one person I'm forgetting. I had this because I knew you'd ask me a top 5 question, so I went through it in my head. There's somebody I'm missing. I think I gave you 7. There's an 8. I'll say it later on if I remember.
Okay.
But yeah, cool. My favorite people are the people that did the one.
That's a good list though. It's interesting. I had that conversation.
Zero from Houston. That's what it was.
Zero. There you go.
Zero's hella raw. That was big.
That's though. He's one of the like really underrated in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So like, underrated,
so
bro.
much good music out
for years, bro.
Yeah,
still making good music.
Shit, even like those who listen to Burner out there, he has a song with Burner, I think, on that.
He does.
Yeah, that's I mean. So shout out to the homie.
Shout out Burner too.
Yeah, shout out to Burner. What's your favorite person you ever worked with?
Favorite person I've ever worked with. Favorite person I've ever worked with. That's a good question.
Yeah, whether it be producer, rapper, singer, you know what I mean?
That's a good question. I think here's something to promote. My man Evil the Illest. This is the most fun I've ever had on a collaboration project. Me and him are teaming up for like a 12-song like combo album. You know what I mean? It's a 12 songs, me and him. It's gonna come out soon, probably early next year, maybe late this year. And I just really have fun, just because he works at the pace that I work at. You know what I mean? So it's like if we could both be on the same page, knock out a verse hella fast. Like I want someone that could just knock out tracks quick with me, you know? Because I record quick, I work fast, and I'm always like when I'm working on a project, my mind's almost always there. You know what I mean? So I'm eager to like interact. You know what I mean? With the artist I'm combining with. So Evil the Illest, because he's on the same page as far as pace goes.
Cool. And what's an artist you really want to work with that you haven't gotten a chance to work with yet?
I knew about this question too, man.
Okay.
One day, bro, I want to make a collab album with DJ Premier.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, as far as other guests, though, I'm versatile. I could probably work with whoever. I could probably, we probably make something sounding good. But I eventually want to do a full album.
Oh yeah,
with DJ
that's a
Premier.
legend, man. You know what I'm saying? So much like innovation in music.
It's just the best, man. Like,
yeah, man.
Very.
What's been the biggest high point in your career?
The high point, it changes every day.
So far as of today, what's been the biggest high point so far?
The biggest high point so far. I'm not gonna lie, putting my music on Spotify for the first time.
That's good, man. Some people don't even have their music on Spotify yet.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like just like taking it from YouTube and Bandcamp and SoundCloud to all that to the official shit. Like that to me is like, and then I could listen to it and be proud of it like months later, you know what I mean? Like the fact that I could so yeah, me putting music on Spotify, that's the biggest high for me. And then I've done a million performances, I mean, I opened up for a GZA and Casual of Hieroglyphics at the what's that thing called, the Catalyst in Santa Cruz, and that was my first time ever like on a really big stage in front of a really big crowd, bro. Man, so much easier to because I'm so used to bars and the underground shit. Because we in the underground. I'm in the underground right now, so like that's the typical thing. But like getting on a big stage like that, opening for legends like that, that's also up there. So like Spotify or putting my shit like on all main digital platforms, and then being on the main stage.
That's dope, bro. And what's your opinion on like the transition from CD sales to streaming? Do you believe it's still important to put out hard copies of albums, or do you think we just abandon that altogether and just go straight to the streaming services?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like back in the day, it was cool to go in there and get the album and then you get that full experience, right? But like, I don't use CDs no more. Feel me? Like I don't know too many people that use CDs no more.
All the time. Do you? Right, yeah. Bro, I got CDs. Oh, I put them in the bag to hide them, but like.
Well, but there need to be more people like you, man. If there were more, if hella people still did all the CDs and stuff, I'd still make CDs. But I went from like on my first tape, I did originally have CDs, and that was the the thing I got though. Like most people don't really listen to it, with CDs. They just do a digital thing. So I mean, I tried it, you know what I mean, from experience, and then so now I'm more like on the streaming side of things. You know what I mean?
Sure. Even like it seems like even like mainstream media is trying to do the same, because if you go try to buy a laptop, most of them don't even have CD slots anymore.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like they're really trying to push us for them streaming services.
Yeah, so I'm either way. I'll make it work either way.
Yeah, of course, for sure. What projects do you got in the works right now?
I'm doing a collab album with Evil the Illest. That's San Jose Battle Axe Warrior Division. Sure. That's the squad, back squad, SJ. So that's my homie over there, and then we putting out a 12-song tape, 12-song album called Armageddon. So that's gonna come up, and then after that, I got another EP coming with Lino the 16-bar Killer. I don't have a title on that yet, but that's gonna come.
Maybe it's still in the works right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just collabing a lot. I'm collabing a whole lot right now, and this like next year, be on the lookout for videos. I'm gonna start getting a bunch of videos. I'm gonna get Piff Habanero TV up and running, and we're just gonna keep growing, keep the ball rolling. Stay creative, stay working, stay doing shows, all that, man. Just keep on moving.
Sure. And what do you think listeners get from your music?
They get honesty. They get transparency. Because I'm introspective with my raps. I'm trying to, just make music people can relate to, like across the board, so I could transcend and not just be a California sound. You know what I mean? Like I want to reach everybody. Yeah. You feel me? I want to reach everybody, all regions, because I was influenced by all regions. Yeah. So I want to reach back out. Yeah, that's. So is there anything else you want to add to the people out there, though? Yeah, get to know me, man. Piff Habanero. Feel me? All digital platforms, you can get the Piff Habanero EP. Go get that, feel me? We got my single Ratchet Piff is out. My single Next Life is out. My single She Got a Man is out. And shortly after the new year, we will be dropping Armageddon. That's me and my man, Evil the Illest. Armageddon, look out for that shit. Gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Stay fucking with it. Different dope music, feel me? Battle Axe Warrior, San Jose Division, Piff Habanero, man. Just keep your eye on us, man. I'm just trying to be your favorite rapper, man.
Alright. Appreciate you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out the links down below to check out all his music. You know what I'm saying? He has more to come. You know, make sure to follow him on all social media sites. And yeah, rap is good, brother.
Sir.